ABA action here on the ISC Sports Network. Alongside Lance Scheib, I'm Rob Conitz as we bring you Indiana Lyons basketball here on the ISC Sports Network. A bit of a change from what we originally planned. It was supposed to be a game against the St. Louis Spirits at a 4 o'clock tip-off. St. Louis has forfeited. Their full team could not make it here to Indiana, and so we will bring you an intra-squad matchup between the Indiana Lions. They've split up into black and purple teams, and so, hey, let's have some fun, Lance. Let's see what happens here.
It's going to be awesome. If you've never seen an ABA game before, it's up and down, great pace, lots of scoring, lots of energy. This is going to be a fun game.
It's from Central away from Bosstick Gym here in Danville. And we will play a normal ABA style game, 4 quarters of 12 minutes. We were just told that. 24-second shot clock. So a lot of these rules are similar to the NBA. There are some unique rules to the ABA. We'll get to those here in a little bit, and we'll tell you more about the players on this team as we go throughout the broadcast. Dylan Ware, he is the local kid from Danville High School, went to IU Kokomo. This ABA season, he averages just under 30 points per game, and Lance, that goes to show that's a lot of high-scoring action here in the ABA.
At 6'8", a local product, he's got a chance to make it, past this, go up to the G League, see what he can do. But he is a special talent, has the ball with his hand. But if you've not since high school, he's pretty daggone good.
He'll try a 3 top of the key. That's no good. Offensive rebound for the purple team for the Indiana Lions. Their purple team will consist of Dylan Ware, John Parker, Kendrick Lee, Mike Carter, and Tracy Gunneau. Black team is Mike Pugh, Eric Messer, Jordan Heidelberg, T. Williams, Preston Case, and Jackson Stone. So 6-on-5 for this intra-squad matchup as they'll feed it inside. That was Jackson Stone, just recently added to this Indiana Lions roster a couple of weeks ago. Also from Danville High School, a 6'7" center will go to the free throw line.
Comes in averaging 12 points a game on the season. Just a rock-solid big man for the Lions.
And he gets the first point of the game. Second one misses, and the rebound by Mike Carter. Carter is one of a handful of players that have played all 4 years for the Indiana Lions. They are in their 4th year of existence here in the ABA, coming off of that 2021 North Central Regional Championship last season.
It's a situation that what the Lions are doing are building a great program. They've been around for 4 years. They do things the right way. I like just the atmosphere and how they promoted this game all week long, and just it's great to see the talent level that they got on this year's team.
Heidelberg stepped out of bounds, the turnover. Purple team going inside. John Parker left it short. Put back is good, though. 2-1, purple team in front. And this intra-squad matchup with the Indiana Lions. Again, they are 8-4 on the season. Put back good there for Jackson Stone. And the black team goes back in front 3-2.
Jackson's great job of using his body against his defender there, but just a nice job in general.
Offensive foul called against Tracy Gunneau, 6'8" center from Elwood High School. As you get a replay of that, brought to you by Summit Creative's Design Agency. Kick it out, 3-pointer on the way. No good for Jordan Heidelberg. 9 minutes to play and scooping it inside. Basket's good. Three-pointer no good for Messer. That last basket was made by Dylan Ware.
One thing that's great about watching this is just the spacing for which they play with. Another, the NBA does a great job of using, the entire floor, really stressing that defense, and the Lions are doing the same thing now.
8:30 to play here in our first quarter. Black team in front, 4-3. Heidelberg will try a three, top of the key, swish. Again, just the atmosphere here inside Bosstick Gym, a very historic gym here in Danville. And a great crowd on hand for this Sunday afternoon. Again, supposed to be a game against the St. Louis Spirits. Got canceled. St. Louis had some travel problems, and their team could not make it. We waited about an hour to see if they could. They could not make it, and so owner of the Indiana Lyons, Tyrone Brown, made the decision, hey, all right, we're still going to give the crowd something to watch here today. So we're having this intra-squad matchup as we'll have a timeout. We'll keep it here. So Lance, again, the ABA, this is, if people have not realized, this is the old ABA that you hear about of the back in the old days. The Indiana Pacers used to play in the ABA. They got it back going again in 2000, and since then it has expanded over 200 teams across the United States, part of the ABA now.
Just giving guys a chance, and I think that's really what these players are looking for. Is college is done, college didn't work out, want to try to get film out there. This is one of the best things for up-and-coming kids or players that are trying to reach that next level of the G League, and we've seen players go from here to the G League, but I just love the opportunity and what you're talking about from coast to coast now. It's a great league, a very competitive league, and the Lions have done very well, especially last year winning the North Central region.
So far this year, 8-4. They're third in the Midwest standings, ranked 25th in the ABA rankings this week. You look at that Midwest ranking, the standings, Music City at 6-1, Clarksville at 7-3, and then Indiana in third place at 8-4. Three-pointer good, and it's now 6-4, black team in front.
Great job of finding Case, wide open, knocked it down for his first points of the game.
Here's Ware, he'll try a jumper, that's off the mark. Heidelberg with the rebound for Team Black as they lead it. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Offensive rebound though. Jordan Heidelberg keeps it alive for the black team. Tries to pass inside, finds a man. Oh, it rimmed out, no good. Gunneau with the board.
Watching the Lions practice before this started, I just like, again, they're running great sets. The guys were very attentive, detail-driven. And again, if you've not been to a game, I highly recommend it. It's fun to watch, great atmosphere, as you talked about earlier, Rob, and just good basketball. Another
three-pointer good. Preston Case with another triple, and the black team now leads it 12-4.
Great defense, nicely done here. Now again, the WC product.
Boom!
Heidelberg, great job.
Jordan Heidelberg with a triple. 15-4, black team now in front. Jordan Heidelberg went to Warren Central High School, then went to Indiana Tech, now in his second year with the Indiana Lyons, and an answer back. Kendrick Lee with the triple.
Nice job by Kendrick Lee. Played his high school ball at Brownsburg, and just a local product. And again, I like the ability for us to be able to get our talent here in state. It's awesome.
A few guys from Hendricks County on this Indiana Lyons roster as that's deflected out of bounds. We mentioned Kendrick Lee went to Brownsburg. Dylan Ware is the hometown hero from Danville. And like we said, Jackson Stone, also from Danville, added to the Indiana Lyons roster just a couple of weeks ago.
Good to know that when you have a need, you're able to look in your backyard and get it.
Tracy Gunneau with the layup. 15-9, black team still in front. Jumper inside the paint, that is good.
If you like scoring, you like, again, great tempo, you'll love watching this game.
Oh, man! How about Dylan Ware with the alley-oop jam?
Great job, great feed from Lee. Found him streaking down low. Great job of finishing at the rim by Dylan Ware.
17-11, black team still in front. Mike Pugh drives, a little too strong. Ware with the rebound. Pushes it up the floor to nobody. It was saved for the black team. Oh, it will stay with purple.
Jamar Kegler's asking, why did you save it? I mean, again, just from the standpoint of it was his ball anyway. It was just a quick turnover. He'll use this game here as a great learning tool and teaching tool.
And because of that turnover in the backcourt, Lance, the 3D rule is in effect. So a two-pointer is now a 3, a three-pointer is now a 4. As that will go out of bounds, it will stay with the purple team. Mike Pugh will check back in for Team Black. And another timeout. We'll keep it here and remind you that this Indiana Lyons broadcast here on ISC brought to you by Decalash, a beauty company that specializes in eyelash extension services and products, located at 2685 East Main Street in Plainfield. Call them for an appointment, 317-467-0681. You might mention, or you might notice that Decalash is a sponsor on those black uniforms, the shooting warm-ups for the Indiana Lyons.
Great to have the sponsorship. I think Tyrone Brown has done a fantastic job of promoting what the Lions do, what they stand for, getting us here, getting different, just the crowd in general. From the last time I was here in 19, I mean, this is a great turnout, Purple Day, and a great way to try to promote what the Lions are doing.
And you see Tyrone Brown there. So he is the owner of the Indiana Lyons, acting as a coach for the purple team in this intra-squad matchup. Normal coach for the Lions, Jamar Kegler. He's in charge of the black team for this intra-squad matchup here today.
No different when you're the owner of a restaurant. You do everything. And that's exactly what Tyrone's doing here. No different. If you've got a coach, you've got to be, a trainer. You do it all.
3D rule is still in effect on this possession. And at the scores table, they got a flashing red light to establish the 3D rule, one of the unique rules of the ABA. Three-pointer on the way, so make it 4 points because of the 3D rule. How about that? 4-pointer.
Great job by John Parker. Bistro product plays college ball at Greenville.
Answer back, no good for the black team. Rebounded by John Parker. And now Lee will bring it up for the purple team. They've gotten it close. It's now 17-15, but a turnover up ahead, and Ware gets it right back for Team Purple. 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. And a nice feed underneath. Layup good for Mike Carter, and we are tied at 17. A little bit of a contact. Back the other way. Team Purple. Carter up ahead. Flips it over. That's good. John Parker with the triple, and now the purple team has taken the lead 20-17.
Rob, I couldn't have thrown it from that far away, let alone shot it. I want to tell you that is one thing right now. We're seeing some deep threes from John Parker, and he is shooting them with ease.
Last night in the Lions win against the Chicago Rebels, he had 31 points to lead the way for the Lions.
Well, with shooting like that, I can understand why.
That three rattles out, no good for Preston Case. Lee with the rebound for Team Purple. Up ahead, tried another alley-oop, but it's no good for Dylan Ware, a little too strong on the pass.
Loved how he kept his eyes up for Dylan Ware. Kendrick Lee saw him off by a little bit.
2:10 to play here in the opening frame. Heidelberg drives, now kicks out, and a travel going to be called as Eric Messer shuffled his feet. Messer went to International High School and then Earlham College as well. And again, just the local product that the Indiana Lyons have put together for their ABA squad this year is just fun to watch. Good to know all these local kids
Well, it's nice. It's just a great job by Tyrone Brown. I mean, he's assembled a group that's very competitive. Won the Western Conference of this last year. Great job by Ware again. But just an overall, our state is so good across the board with his talent.
And we got a foul called. It's going to go against Mike Carter, and it will send Mike Pugh to the free throw line to shoot 2.
I still, I've done basketball games for the last about 8 years. I have never seen a person get called for a foul that didn't feel like it wasn't them. It crossed the board, boys, girls, college, pros, whatever might be their reaction. I didn't touch him. I love it. That is consistent.
I think my favorite part on that was seeing Tyrone Brown, the interim coach for Team Purple, also did the what? No. Yeah. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter, and a timeout going to be called for Team Purple as they lead it 22-19. I want to thank ISCI, the technology people. If you need a staffing need, call Beverly Jenkins at 317-409-5555. ISCI, proud sponsor of the Indiana Lyons.
Game of runs. Early on, the Team Black was out quick. Now Team Purple has responded and really taken control of the tempo. They've done a great job on defense, but they've done a really good job of transitioning and took advantage of one of those 3D plays by John Parker, getting a 3 that now counts as a 4, and now they're up 3 points.
Again, ABA has some unique rules. We've been talking about the 3D rule. If you force a turnover in the backcourt, a 2-pointer becomes a 3, a 3-pointer becomes a 4. A couple other rules. 7-second rule. You get 7 seconds to get across the timeline instead of 10, as the alley-oop couldn't go, but the cleanup is good for Tracy Gunneau.
Gunneau has been so active all game, just on the offense and defensive end boards especially.
24-19, Purple team leading down to 10 seconds here in the first quarter. Pugh with 6. Lee all over on defense, and he'll be called for the foul. Running clock will take us to, nope, a timeout going to be called by Coach Kegler with 1 second left here in the first quarter.
A little handsy there by Lee, realizing that he wanted to make sure he kept him Pugh out of the ability to shoot it. Great timeout by Kegler, trying to get one more shot here in this quarter.
24-19 here in the first quarter. Again, if you're just joining us here on ISC, whether it's on our website, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, lots of ways you can watch events here on ISC Sports Network. This was supposed to be a normally scheduled ABA game between the Indiana Lions and the St. Louis Spirits. That game was canceled. St. Louis forfeited because, their team didn't show up. Their coach did. 3 of their players did. And we even talked with their coach and said, hey, what's going on? He said, the rest of my team is not here. And so we're doing an intra-squad game between the Lions, and the first quarter comes to a close. Purple team leads it 24-19. We'll be back on the ISC Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And, of course, we do the incredibly creatively and appropriately named Query and Schultz program every Monday on ISC Sports Network. Derek, it airs at what time?
7:30.
Okay, every Monday at 7:30. We're now on season number 2, and if history tells us anything, catch us now, because you never know when they pull the plug on it.
Why would you say that?
Because it's happened
That's not going
before.
to happen here. Comcast, Xfinity 81, ISCSportsNetwork.com, ISC Sports Network, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, so many places to watch Query and Schultz, 7:30 on Monday.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at ISCSportsNetwork.com.
Back inside Bosstick Gym here in Danville, Indiana. Our Indiana Lyons intra-squad game. Rob Connett, Lance Scheib with you here. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday afternoon. Now it's Sunday evening, just after 5 o'clock. Second quarter underway as Team Purple leads Team Black 24-19. We'll start the second quarter with a jump ball.
The difference there, that jump ball or turnover occurred in the front court, not in the back court, so that 3D rule is not in effect. I think it's kind of one of the cooler rules, a unique rules they have for this game, Rob.
We've already seen it in action in the first quarter. Here's a steal. Up ahead and layup good. Again, happened in the front court, so it's still a normal two-pointer. But it does make it 24-21.
And that's a 10th point for Jordan Heiberger.
Shot no good for Gunneau, out of bounds. It will stay with Team Purple. And Jordan Heidelberg is one of their top players. Has a nice feed underneath, and the shot good for Kendrick Lee.
Nice job of executing an out-of-bounds play, especially since your team basically knows what you're doing. That's the one nice thing about an inter-squad game. You get a chance to really see, just the different aspects, and it's a great job of getting film out there again for these guys.
Up ahead, John Parker will take it all the way and lay it in. 28-21, Team Purple in front. 10:20 to play here in quarter number 2. Tough shot and good for Jackson Stone.
Jackson Stone has been active, and I just cannot say enough about how John Parker has been come out on fire. His 9 points, he's got a 4-point play, a triple, and then that layup. But I just like the way the young man plays.
Lee kick out deep 2 left side, good for Mike Carter.
Lee does such a great job of feeling where that defense is and then kicking it out to his partner.
Top of the key 3 rattles out, no good for Pugh. 9:45 to play here in the first half. 30-23. Team Purple leading it. Dylan Ware, the Danville product, draws the foul. And he will go to the line. Dylan Ware, again, he is the hometown kid from Danville, so they play these games here in Danville, so the crowd always shows up pretty big to watch him play some ABA basketball. But he is incredible, Lance, averaging just under 30 points per game this ABA season, and he shoots 70% from the floor.
I could not believe I saw that stat, but again, he's got great length at 6'8". He's again just great and active with the ball, but he just has, some guys have a certain knack for being able to put the ball into the basket.
Nice shot there for Team Black. They still trail 31-25. Here's a pull-up 3. That's good, John Parker. And it's a 9-point advantage for Team Purple.
And that's 12 for Parker, and he seems to have a limitless range because he has been deep all night long.
Deep 2, no good for Pugh. Carter with the board. 8:20 to play here in quarter number 2. Carter pulls up from the free throw line. Jumper is good.
Michael Carter starting to heat up a little bit from Chicago. We talked about him playing at Ivy Tech. But again, one of those few players from outside the state of Indiana.
Oh, nice feed, but couldn't handle the pass with Jackson Stone. It will go out of bounds. Getting Stone at 6'7" center, also from Danville, as a timeout called. We'll take this time to thank Apex Design Build, today's stats leader. Full-service home remodeling company specializing in fiber cement, siding, roofing, and much more. Call Apex Design Build at 317-629-7638.
Guys right now that have impressed me. I love the way that Dylan's playing. I think that John Parker is really feeling it early. Love how both Jordan has done a nice job leading his team, and I think that Kendrick has done the same thing. Both point guards have controlled the tempo, have done a nice job of distributing the basketball, and really have showed great poise.
And that's what they've been able to do all season long is spread the love. We talk about how Dylan Ware, leads the team averaging just under 30 points per game. But looking at their game last night, Lance, when they played Chicago, Ware had 31, Parker had 31, Heidelberg had 24, Case had 21.
And Heidelberg, his quickness, he sees the floor. It's nice to have two of everything, and looks, again, we've got great depth.
Dylan Ware with another three. It's now a 14-point lead for Team Purple. 39-25. Messer left it short. Rebounded by Gunneau. We'll check on that last shot because it was originally signaled a 2, and then at the last second, one of the referees signaled a 3. Gunneau wide open for the layup.
Great ball movement. Love it to see teams that share the ball and make that extra pass. Makes it a little easier.
And a turnover. Ware kicks it to Parker. Corner three, short. Tracked down by Pugh. Black team trails by 15 along the baseline. Nifty move.
Just the quickness is something that I hope everyone can see on the internet here. These guys, it's great talent, but great movement, unselfishness, and then you got a guy like Mike Pugh knocking out a deep three.
Lee tries to answer. He does from the left side.
I'm telling you, folks, if you want to see offense, you want to see some great athletes, this is a great place to be able to watch it.
Lee with the steal. 2-on-2, finds Parker, reverse layup good. 45-28. It is all Team Purple here in the second quarter. Three good for Pugh. Just like you said, Lance, it is bang, 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 back and forth here in the ABA.
Well, these guys are so talented, and they may lack one thing for not getting up to that G League or that next level, but overall, great talent, great players. And that's what I've been impressed with.
Ware will try another three. That's off the mark. Gunneau with the offensive board, and he'll lay it in.
That's 10 for Tracy Gunneau. And, again, he's doing it the hard way inside, but he's just been a beast.
47-31. Master tried to feed it inside of Stone, but it's stolen away. Team Purple up by 16. Into the corner. Another three. Yes, sir. How about John Parker? He's feeling it.
When he's set and he's on balance, he is really good.
Left-hand hook shot, no good for Heidelberg. Scooted up ahead. Parker unleashes. Yes! Another one. Wow.
He sets up, he squares up, he's on balance. He has been dynamite and accurate tonight.
5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. It is now a 22-point lead for Team Purple.
Done a great job of just, they withstood, Team Purple withstood the attack early from Team Black, and they've really done a nice job of now taking control of this game.
Jackson Stone with the 15-footer. 53-33 here in this intra-squad matchup with the Indiana Lyons. As that three was deflected up ahead. Mike Pugh with the jam.
Great job of awareness off of the deflection, seeing Pugh open, finishing it with authority.
4 minutes to go here in the first half in this intra-squad matchup. Lee drives, and he's fouled inside the paint with under 4 minutes to play here in the first half.
It's a good foul by Mike Pugh because Lee was wide open to the basket. It looks like we got a full timeout.
Keep it here, and we want to thank another sponsor for the Indiana Lyons, Turo.com. Rent My Ride, presented by Turo.com. If you're looking to rent a vehicle, call Tyrone Brown, 317-525-8380. He does it all. You weren't kidding, Lance. Not only is he owner of the Indiana Lions, he's got Turo.com as well.
When you're the owner, you do it all. And I think, again, if I'm Tyrone Brown, I have to take my hat off to him. He just did a great job of marketing this all week long. And I think what happened with St. Louis, I thought this was the best call.
Yeah.
And I just think, again, you're giving your fans, and what he did, which I thought was really a classy move, was he made this game's ticket count for next week as well, so all these people can come back. And I think that's a good following and a good fan base. And again, as fans, you feel like he's got their best interest at hand, and that's a big deal.
Yeah. Again, this was supposed to be a game with the St. Louis Spirits. St. Louis forfeited. They only showed up with 3 players. And so right before we went on air for this intra-squad matchup, Tyrone Brown took a wireless mic, addressed the crowd, said, hey, we sincerely apologize, but we're going to try to make it up to you. We'll reimburse you for the ticket, and we'll still put on this intra-squad matchup. And so the fans still get some action. Get to watch these guys play a full ABA game here inside the historic Bosstick gym.
This is a really cool gym.
Yeah.
And again, it's loud. It's just historic, and it's one of those gyms. If you saw the movie Hoosiers, you would understand why this is such a great gym. Nice.
Wow. You see that a lot in the ABA. Dylan Ware with the flush. And Jackson Stone lays it in for Team Black. 3:20 to play here in quarter number 2. 55-37. Purple team in front. And this Bosstick gym seats about 750 you could get in here. That deep 2 left side no good for Gunneau. 3 minutes to play. Ware with a near steal. Pugh trying to keep it alive. His teammate Messer helps him out. Case rattles out, no good. Lee pulls up for 3, well short, and it will go out of bounds.
Nice defense, and again, understanding what Lee was trying to be able to get done, but I just, that's the one thing here, which is why I'm glad that the Lions are playing this game. There's just so much that they can still improve on, and anytime that you get live footage and live games, that's a big deal.
Case with the triple. And again, you look at the Midwest rankings of the ABA, Indiana sitting at 3rd place this season with that 8-4 record, behind Music City and Clarksville. St. Louis, River City also in the Midwest. Louisville. And that's the cool thing about, they get the ABA back up and running, and you have teams like the St. Louis Spirits was an original ABA team. They bring that back out. Shot clock violation. Purple team seemed a little confused, thinking it should have been a reset on the shot clock, but it was not. Minute and a half to go.
Rob, what you're talking about, I just think it's great that they're able to get the league back and going as we see Mike Pugh knock down another 3. But just, everyone can relate to what the ABA was and how what is such a big deal it is. And to get this going again and to have the turnout of teams across the country, I just think that's amazing.
3D rule in effect on that turnover. So a 3 becomes a 4. That won't go from the right side. Tough shot. Jackson Stone will go to the line. With 49 seconds to go here in the first half.
Love it when you reward the big fella for running the court, and that's exactly what happened there with Jackson Stone.
As you mentioned in the first quarter, Lance, the reaction.
Gunneau didn't touch him. In his mind, he didn't even touch him. Okay, don't worry about his arm. Boys bent backwards, but don't worry about that. No, I understand. Tracy thought he went straight up and down. and has that cylinder rule where he's got his ability to stay within his area, and just felt like that he didn't deserve that foul.
Team Black has gotten it back within 11, 55-44. And a clean rebound for Mike Pugh. Up ahead, lost the handle of it. Kept it alive somehow and finds his teammate underneath the basket. That's good for Eric Messer. And Team Black has gotten it back within single digits.
That's the first points for Eric Messer. Great job of seeing the floor and then getting the ball to Messer in a spot to knock it down.
55-46, down to the final 25 seconds of this first half. Ware splits defenders, lays it off the glass, and good.
That's not normal. That's a great that Euro step there. Great job of getting to the rim, protecting the ball, and knocking it down for Dylan Ware.
Under 10 to go. Team Black trailing 57-46. Pugh with 3, with 2, pulls up, three-pointer, no good. And the first half will come to a close in this intra-squad matchup with the Indiana Lions. Team Purple leading it at the break, 57-46. We'll take a break, and the third quarter coming up in just a few minutes here on the ISC Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And, of course, we do the incredibly creatively and appropriately named Query and Schultz program every Monday on ISC Sports Network. Derek, it airs at what time?
7:30.
Okay, every Monday at 7:30. We're now on season number 2, and if history tells us anything, catch us now, because you never know when they pull the plug on it.
Why would you say that?
Because it's happened
That's not going
before.
to happen here. Comcast, Xfinity 81, ISCSportsNetwork.com, ISC Sports Network, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, so many places to watch Query and Schultz, 7:30 on Monday.
Of the literally thousands, check that, hundreds, check that. Okay, some sports card shows that are out there in the world. The Andy and Bruno show is the one you should watch, because we have Andy, who's been there and done that, everything in the hobby, and is now a mogul.
Mogul.
Yes.
And we have a guy, Bruno, he talks too much. I can't help it.
Watch the Andy and Bruno show and hear me talk too much.
Yes, and hear me smile.
First half highlights of our intra-squad matchup with the Indiana Lions. How about John Parker? Ooh, and the cleanup as well from Dylan Ware. He, as expected, showing off, leading Team Purple as they lead at 57-46 here at halftime. Jordan Heidelberg with a couple of threes for Team Black. And a good showing by a lot of these players, as we expected here, Lance.
Well, just the athleticism, the ability to knock down shots, again, protecting the rim, all things were relevant in that first half. And I just love the range that the Lions showed. I was really, really impressed with especially John Parker. Thought that Kendrick Lee knocked down a few. Love Micah Carter and Preston Cage. Cage were very good at knocking down deep threes.
Kendrick Lee, one of the leaders, had the assist on that alley-oop there for Dylan Ware, and that's the fun part about the ABA. These guys play loose, they play free, launch it from deep range, throwing up some alley-oops and giving the crowd a fun showing.
Just great entertainment here. Again, I love watching good basketball. I love to be entertained. These guys are entertaining me as a broadcaster, and I know they are doing the same thing at home. But again, it's good basketball. It's something that, again, I think this is great for Coach Jamar Kegler, just to be able to get another view of his team. They're 8-4 coming in, but I think, again, they're challenging for another title, and this game goes a lot in helping towards that, Rob.
Again, your halftime score here in this intra-squad matchup with the Indiana Lions, 57-46. Purple team leading it as Mike Pugh leading Team Black with 13 points. Dylan Ware with 13 as well. How about John Parker, 20 points to lead the way for Team Purple in that first half. And Kendrick Lee getting some action as well. He has 8. Jordan Heidelberg with 12 points. Jackson Stone with 10. Tracy Gunneau with 10 points as well.
Well, again, you talked about this, Rob, which I thought was a great point. There's great spreading of the wealth. They've got guys that got 30 and 31 last night, but there was a lot of guys that had 10, 12, and 15. And that's how you get the great balance. They come in averaging over 125 points a game. That's a big deal. You've got a lot of guys scoring. You've got a lot of distribution of the basketball, and we saw that here in the first half.
Just going through the final results of their season, I'm just going to read off total points that the Indiana Lions have put up. 111, 137, 135, 128, 110, 127, 147 in their win against the Vipers earlier this month. And again, you get that with the ABA. These guys play loose. They're knocking down shots left and right. You also you put into effect maybe a 4-point play, which is possible in the ABA. So these guys, they play fast, aggressive, and they score a lot.
It's just fun basketball, and that's really what you want now. Looking for great entertainment, a great entertainment value. Be here next Saturday. These guys are good. They're fun to watch. I think that Tyrone Brown has assembled a great team. I love his coach and Jamar Kegler. But the players, they're having fun. They play well together, and I just like the chemistry I've seen in this inter-squad game.
Again, this was originally supposed to be a matchup with the St. Louis Spirit. St. Louis had to forfeit. Their full team did not make the trip here. And so instead, Lions owner Tyrone Brown said, hey, we're still going to put on a show for the fans in attendance. So they're doing an intra-squad matchup. When you look at their schedule after today, they're on the road at Midwest on Friday night and then back here at home on Saturday against the Ohio Burning River Buckets, one of my favorite team names in the ABA.
Well, the nice thing is they stay within driving distance. That Midwest, that's one thing the ABA's done a great job, the different regions. And I just think that the quality of basketball that I've seen today really lends this to be a very successful season again for Tyrone Brown and his coach, Jamar Kegler.
Again, at 57-46, your halftime score as we get ready for the third quarter here in our intra-squad matchup. Thanks for joining us here on the ISC Sports Network. I'm Rob Conant, Lance Scheib, the rest of our ISC crew on this Sunday evening inside the Bosstick Gym here in Danville, where the Indiana Lions play their home games. This is their fourth year of existence in the ABA, coming off of that North Central Regional Championship last season, made it to the ABA Final 8. And again, that's impressive when you think about the ABA once they created it once again, if you will, back in 2000. It has expanded to over 200 teams across North America, and for the Indiana Lions to make it to the Final 8 last year, that's a big deal.
Well, it just speaks to what Tyrone Brown's doing with this Lions team. And again, he's got great talent from Indiana itself. He's done a nice job in getting a great coach in Jamar Kegler. I just like the way they play. And again, they play good defense. They're aggressive. They share the ball. But to do what he did last year, getting to the Final 8, that speaks volumes to how he's done it, and he's built it the right way over the last 4 years.
Second half underway here in our intra-squad matchup. Team Purple leading Team Black 57-46, and Kendrick Lee will get it going here in quarter number 3 for Team Purple.
Let's see if, again, they've done Team Purple's done such a great job starting, and they're off to a great start again.
Nice feed underneath. Tracy Gunneau with the layup. Back up to a 13-point lead. They led by as much as 22 in that first half. Heidelberg, cross-court pass underneath, and Jackson Stone with the layup.
Making the extra pass. When you make the extra pass, great things happen, and that was a nice job of finding Jackson Stone for just a gimme, a bunny layup.
Ware thought about a three, now feeds it inside. Hook shot no good for Carter. And you make a good point, Lance. It doesn't matter what level of basketball you play. When you do those things like the extra pass, it makes a big difference, whether we're talking high school, college, minor league basketball, or the pros.
What I like, that's a reflection of Jamar Kegler and what he stresses and really what Tyrone Brown wants. And I think that speaks volumes to these players.
Nice shot for John Parker. And we got here a couple hours early, and when we were setting up, Coach Kegler and the Indiana Lyons, they were still practicing here on their gym, and they're running through plays, coming up with new offensive schemes. As Stone gets another layup.
Well, you've got these guys. It's hard to get them together in practice because they're working a full-time job as well as playing basketball. So I like the idea of taking advantage of your time together. And this has been a very productive day. Could have been a very negative day with this basketball team, but it's been awesome.
3D rule as the turnover in the backcourt. That 2 now becomes a 3, and it's now 64-50.
Nice job of making that steal, that extra pass there, again, by Team Purple.
And Lee comes away with it for Team Purple. They'll get it up, and a steal in the backcourt by Messer. 3D rule in effect. A 2 is now a 3. Again, unique rules here in the ABA. You got to love it.
Nice job again of making the extra pass, but everything starts with their defense. I like the way they transition from defense to offense, and then they share the ball, making the easy pass and taking advantage of the rules.
11-point lead for Team Purple. Shot a little too strong, fight for the rebound. It's snared out of the air. And another possession for Purple. Lee gives it up. Parker rims out, no good. Ball loose. Taken away. 3D rule in effect once again. Making a three-point play and the free throw. Foul called. Dylan Ware gets it. They're going to call it after the shot. We'll check, but how about a play by Dylan Ware? We'll get a replay of this.
Extra pass by Carter. Nice job by Ware, finishing at the rim. Great job.
And so we'll double check. Free throw miss. It won't matter.
Yeah, but I wonder if that was going to be a 2
3D,
one.
On the 3D rule, because he made the three-pointer but also got the free throw, that could have been another 2 instead. How about a 3 for Team Black?
Nice job by Preston Case of finding his spot, and that's 12 for Case. He's having a pretty good game.
8:05 to play. Lee 3, no. 67-56. Team Purple still in front. Kick it over. Messer 3, no. Lee with another board.
Nice communication there to reset the offense, run a set play. Nice job by Purple.
Ware sets up 3, short again. Team Black can cut it to single digits. Here's a 3 right side. That's off the mark, no good. And a foul on the rebound. We'll take a timeout. Gives us some time to thank another one of our sponsors here on the ISC Sports Network, G6 Nutrition, health food restaurant located right here in Danville, 110 Old Farm Road. Ask for Shannon. G6 Nutrition, proud sponsor of the Indiana Lyons here on the ISC Sports Network.
It's a whole operation here that Tyrone Brown's working here, from getting sponsorship, getting a great crowd. But I love how, again, he's trying to build something here, and I think he's doing a great job of moving forward with it. And I just like the overall feel and atmosphere here in Bosstick Arena.
And they've done such a great job over the last couple of years. Lance, you and I were talking about this before we went on air, of what Tyrone and Deb Brown have done with the Indiana Lyons. But if you follow them on social media, they do such a great job promoting this team, coming up with, like you said, sponsors and coming up with deals. Today was a $5 ticket day for fans in attendance. And they do just a great job of promoting the team and these players.
Well, and they do such a great job of helping our state in the city of Danville. They're very great halftime show, giving kids the opportunity to play, which is always a big deal.
Gunneau can't finish. Here comes Stone in transition. Pulls up. Oh, he's rejected. Tracy Gunneau with the block. Parker feeds it to Ware, and he'll throw it down.
That's 21 for Ware. Great job of making the extra pass. If you're John Parker, finding a Delaware to finish with authority.
69-56. Purple team up by 13. 6:40 to play here in the third quarter. Pugh had it stolen away. Ware up ahead. Look out. Oh, he missed it. Trying to get a little fancy with it. Gets the ball back, and he'll go with a normal dunk this time.
Great job of turning defense into offense. Ware didn't quit on the play, which was nice, and he was rewarded.
And a sloppy pass there by Case. And a turnover by Team Black. 71-56. 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 3.
I love how Tyrone Brown goes back to his roots in coaching and he is doing a great job with that. It just, again, another way to build these guys and to just improve on their skills and really just give them another chance to play today.
Nice feed underneath and one.
Nice job by Jackson Stone of seeing Mike Pugh slashing through there. Was that Mike? Is that who that was?
I believe it's T. Williams.
T. Williams.
Yep.
Sorry.
He doesn't have a number on his shirt, but looking and going based off of who we have not called yet.
Gotcha.
I believe that's T. Williams.
Well, nice job by Jack Stone of seeing T as he was knifing through and rewarding the cutter.
It's the three-point play. 71-59 now with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter of our intra-squad matchup. Indiana Lyons on ISC, and a nice feed underneath. Tracy Gunneau with the layup.
Nice job by Kendrick Lee of keeping his head up and finding where Gunneau was.
Offensive rebound, put back, no. Messer couldn't finish. In transition, Parker for three, short. Pugh with the board, up ahead. Case had his pass deflected. Ball still loose. It'll belong to Team Purple.
A lot of hands out there need to be strong with the basketball. The one thing that's been really evident to me is how physical these guys play. And you've got to be strong with the basketball or they're going to take it from you quickly.
They play fast and aggressive. Three-pointer no good for Lee. That's the style of play in the ABA. You got to play aggressive. And you got to be quick in transition. Case missed it.
It's probably one of the biggest changes over the last decades, how physical basketball's gotten, and you just have to be strong with the basketball.
Rejected by Case. Up ahead, Stone misses the layup. Down to 3:35 to play here in the third quarter. Parker for three, yes sir. That timeout taken by Coach Jamar Kegler. 76-59, Team Purple in front. Proud sponsor of Indiana Lyons. How about the Journey Church? They're leading people on a journey from where they are to where God wants them to be, located at 5250 East US 36, Avon. Sunday service at 10 a.m.
Tell you what, John Parker's got 25 now. The Beach Grove product has really come out and shot the ball well. Has really found his groove and rhythm. And I just like the way he can shoot it from all over the floor. It's not just in one spot, but guys recognize that if he's open, it's going up, and there's a great chance it's going in.
Coach Kegler described him. I was exchanging emails with Coach earlier this week. Called him versatile. I think that's a really good word to use.
Well, at 6'3", he's played his ball at Greenville College, and again another local product of Beach Grove, but just been impressed just his overall presence, what he's done in rebounding as well as knocking down shots.
76-59 your score, 3:30 to play here in the third. Team Purple leading Team Black in our Indiana Lyons intra-squad matchup. Again, originally scheduled to be a game against the St. Louis Spirits, but St. Louis forfeited. And so owner Tyrone Brown said, hey, we're still going to play. Split up the guys into two teams, and here we are today on this Sunday evening.
And the vast majority of the crowd has stayed around.
Yeah.
It's been good just to see this talent on display. So I've been, for the Lions, I'm happy. The crowd stayed. They arrived early and have stayed late.
It's a good ball club, too. Three-ball good for Jordan Heidelberg. But again, this ABA season, the Lions are third in the Midwest standings at 8-4. They started the season 6-0. Then went on a 3-game losing streak, but have now won 2 of their last 3. Again, next game will be on the road Friday night at the Midwest Falcons, and then back home here inside Bosstick Gym against the Ohio Burning River Buckets. How about that shot? Wow.
Jordan Heidelberg from deep, and I mean he had just passed the circle and let it fly, and Jordan is starting to feel it.
Oh, nice bucket there for Tracy Gunneau. Closing in on 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 78-65. Cleanup, yes. Eric Messer with the bucket.
His 4th point of the night. Can't tell you how impressed I've been with Heidelberg, how quick he is and how great he does at distributing the ball.
Nice layup for Dylan Ware. 80-67.
And that's the 25th point for Ware.
T. Williams. And again, this is just an example of how quickly back and forth we can go here in the ABA.
It's good. It's fun basketball. It's just really it's great watching how the Lions have taken advantage of a great opportunity.
Wide open 3, left a little short. Rebounded by Williams for Team Black. Closing in on a minute to go here in the third quarter. Team Black trailing by 11. Here's a 3. No good for Williams. Lee brings it up for Team Purple.
I'll be curious here as we get into the fourth quarter how their shots are falling and how their legs are. Some of these guys are playing some great minutes, more than what they normally play. Anxious to see how they hold up.
Yeah, you got to remember, we have a team of 11. We split them up, so you got 5 versus 6. These guys are playing the whole time.
So normally when your legs get a little sluggish, you come up a little short, but that's not the case for Case there.
Preston Case with another triple. 82-72.
He's got 15 on the game so far. He's doing a nice job of knocking them down.
Reach-in foul going to be called against Mike Pugh. Down to the final 7, 6. Ware, triple, no. Pugh with the rebound, with 3, with 2. That'll be a 4-pointer if it goes. Oh, just missed. And the third quarter comes to an end. 10-point advantage for Team Purple, 82-72. And our fourth quarter is coming up next here on the ISC Sports Network.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
Hi, I'm Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And of course, we do the incredibly creatively and appropriately named Query and Schultz program every Monday on ISC Sports Network. Derek, it airs at what time?
7:30.
Okay, every Monday at 7:30. We're now on season number 2, and if history tells us anything, catch us now because you never know when they pull the plug on it.
Why would you say that?
Because it's happened
That's not going to happen here. Comcast, Xfinity 81, ISCSportsNetwork.com, ISC Sports Network, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, so many places to watch Query and Schultz, 7:30 on Monday.
Welcome back inside the Bosstick Gym. here in Danville. Rob Condit, Lance Scheib, the rest of our ISC crew, as we get ready for our fourth and final quarter of this intra-squad matchup between Team Purple and Team Black, the Indiana Lyons here on ISC.
It's been a fun game. It's been great to watch the guys play. I think they've all excelled, and I think this is they've turned a surefire negative into a positive, and they've really done a nice job.
Case with another bucket. Team Black has cut it back to single digits at 82-74, and now a turnover and a foul as Heidelberg tried to take it the other way. Team Purple led as much by 22 in that first half. As you see a look at the foul called on Dylan Ware, his first.
I talked about this last quarter, and I'll just be curious to see here in the fourth how everyone's legs are.
Three-pointer short for Heidelberg. And we've been talking all game long about how fast and aggressive, action-packed this game has been. But again, it's been 6-on-5, so for Team Purple, it's the same 5 guys all game long. Ware, reverse layup. I think he has played the entire game.
Done a nice job, 29 points on the game. Has really done it from a variety of ways, but has scored in many different fashions, has had a really complete game.
And a foul that will send Tracy Gunneau to the free throw line.
I like Tracy. I like what he's done. I think he's been active on the defensive end, done a great job of scoring, and I just like his rebounding as well.
Described as a demolition derby is what what we were told. Does it all. Pounds his way inside the paint. Went to Elwood High School. Has some experience in the ABA. Before he was with the Indiana Lyons this year, he actually played with the South Bend before coming over here to the Indiana Lions.
Experience at any level is a big deal, and Tracy being from Elwood is taking full advantage of being with the Lions, and I think he is that grinder that every team needs, and he just does all the little things to make sure that your stars shine.
How about Kendrick Lee with another bucket? 4th year with the Lions. He was an ABA All-Star last year, and really showing why. Here's today.
Has played well, 10 points, distributed the ball very, very well, and has led the Purple to a pretty good lead.
And on the season, Lee is actually first in the Midwest with 8 assists per game to go along with his 13 points.
And I can see that. He sees the floor so well. He just does a great job of being unselfish and making that extra pass.
Stolen, 3D rule in effect. That 2 is now a 3 for Dylan Ware.
So that means he's got 32. Great job of turning defense into offense. And again, Dylan Ware was a beneficiary of that, having 32 points thus far.
Heidelberg, tough shot, no. Cleanup good for Williams.
Nice job by T. Williams of understanding what was happening.
Turnover in the backcourt. 3D rule makes that a 3-point bucket for Mike Pugh.
That's 16 for Mike Pugh. He's done a nice job, and we're back to an 11-point game.
Your question, Lance, about these guys' legs? Team Black.
I think they've done a great job. No,
they're staying alive here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of shots that are short, and that normally is what happened, or a lot of defense where you're reaching, and so nice job.
Oh, the shot won't go for Jackson Stone. Had to make a nifty little move to get to the bucket. In transition, Parker 3, no. Williams with the board. And a timeout going to be called. 90-79 your score. Purple team has been in control from the start. As we stop it with 7:37 to play here in the 4th quarter. Gives us time to thank another one of our sponsors. Sunbelt Rentals One rental partner does it all. Your preferred rental equipment company. For more info, call them at 800-667-9328. Sunbelt Rentals, proud sponsor of Indiana Lyons basketball here on the ISC Sports Network.
A lot of quality things happening in today's game, and I think that's anytime you can get film out there and you can show ways that you can get better. That's why I just think Tyrone Brown, he and Deb were thinking on their feet by making this into an inter-squad game, just because it allows them another chance to grow as a group and as a team.
This is our first of 4 Indiana Lyons broadcasts that we will have here on the ISC Sports Network. Our next one will be in a few weeks, February 6th, when the Lions take on the Ohio Kings. We'll also broadcast the game against Clarksville on February 20th, and then we'll have the season finale against the Chicago Rebels coming up March 6th. So 3 more opportunities to see the Indiana Lyons here on the ISC Sports Network coming up in the next month and a half.
I'd highly recommend it. I just think it's been fun to watch. I think it's they just do a great job, a lot of hustle, and I think that's a big deal.
Stone left it short. Steal in the backcourt. 3 could be a 4. No good, though. And that's the thing. Is with this 3D rule effect in the ABA, it keeps everyone on their toes.
And you can get back into the game quickly. If you'll play defense and you'll be able to do some quick points, I think you're able to be able to get back into a game rather quickly.
Tracy Gunneau, after making that bucket, looks like he got hit right in the mouth. Let's see if we can see it here. Makes the bucket.
It just catches the shoulder of a teammate. Nothing done on purpose. It was inadvertent.
And it looks like he'll be okay. He'll stay in the game for Team Purple. Talking with Coach Kegler over there on the sideline saying, yeah, I got popped, but I'm good. Here's Pugh. Nice shot. Wow, how about Mike Pugh?
Mike Pugh with 18 has played really well. Is something that I just like his game. Great length, and it just attacks the rim so well.
Oh, and 1. Kendrick Lee. How impressed have you been with Kendrick Lee here today? Again, local product, went to Brownsburg High School, went to Purdue North Central in his 4th year with the Lions. An ABA All-Star last year.
I love what Kendrick does. I can see how he was an all-star. I can see what he does, just creating tempo and just doing a great job of distributing the ball.
Messer with the triple in the corner. 10-point game, 94-84, under 6 minutes to play here in our scrimmage. Lee gets it back, now finds Ware in the corner. Shot clock at 5, at 4. Lee has to go inside the paint, needs some help, and that will be a shot clock violation. Great defense by Team Black.
One of the things that I believe that Jamar Kegler stresses is just that lockdown defense, and we're starting to see it. I wasn't sure how their legs were going to be in the 4th quarter. I've been impressed. Their desire, hustle, determination hasn't changed since the opening quarter.
3 won't go. Put back, though, for Eric Messer. Went to Earlham College, now with the Indiana Lyons, and getting some work done here today.
His 9th point of the game, and he really has come alive here in the 4th quarter.
Team Black staying alive within 8, but it's back to 10 as Parker lays it in.
That's 27 for John Parker. He's done a nice job of putting the ball in the hoop from all over the court.
96-86, Team Purple leads it. Messer will try another 3. That's off the mark. Gets his own rebound. Left it short, though.
Nice
4.5
job
to play.
Great job by Kendrick Lee of just letting that to be just one offensive rebound, and nice job of finding Carter.
Mike Carter with the layup. Back up to a 12-point lead for Team Purple. Up ahead, though, Messer, yes.
That's 11 for Messer. Nice job being unselfish, looking ahead. And again, we've got a 10-point ball game again.
Closing in on 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, 98-88. Team Purple still in front. Ware, spin around, drives, bucket, and one.
That is 34 for
Wow.
Ware. Great job of again, finishing at the rim, absorbing that contact here, as we're going to see, and then being able to finish and have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And he will go to the free throw line after the timeout. Makes it 100-88. Team Purple leading it here in the fourth quarter. Summit Creative Design Services is a proud sponsor of Indiana Lyons. Let us take your brand to new heights. Email them at letswork@summitcreative.com. Summit Creative Design Services, supporting the Indiana Lyons. 3:46 to play here in the fourth quarter. Team Purple in front, 100-88. Dylan Ware will go to the free throw line coming out of this timeout, trying to make it a three-point play. And again, local kid, brings the crowd. You know, he went to Danville, probably played some rec league basketball when he was a kid in this exact gym. And we mentioned how incredible he is from all parts of the floor. 70% shooter from the field, and he's fourth in the Midwest at 29 points per game.
He's got 34 here today, trying to add to it, and he again, that's when you're averaging almost 30 points a game, that is an unreal stat.
And what's even more impressive, Lance, is again, we're playing a scrimmage. Team Purple only has 6 players.
Sure.
So Ware has played almost every single minute of this game.
And he just his legs have been great for him, and he's just it's just been fun to watch the young man do so many things.
He'll dish it out this time. Lee tries the three. That's no good. Skying for the rebound. Carter. Yes.
Nice.
Mike Carter.
Mike has done a great job. 6'3", out of Chicago. That's his 10th point of the game.
And again, he's been with the Indiana Lyons in all 4 years of the team's existence, as a foul going to be called against Mike Carter.
Long. I know he's only 6'3", but his wingspan looks more like a 7-footer, and he uses that to his advantage.
Heidelberg three, a little strong. Messer tried to put it back up. Another opportunity for Team Black. Here's Pugh for three. Yes! Hits it from the wing. That's
21 for Mike. He's done a nice job. Been a solid game for him, and Team Black is within 11.
102-91 until that jam by Dylan Ware. Oh my!
Great job of recognizing where the defense was soft and laxed, and Dylan Ware made him pay 36 points on the night.
That three won't go from the right side. 104-91 up ahead. Tried to get it to Ware, but it was deflected out of bounds by Heidelberg. 2 minutes to go here in our game. It's a 13-point lead for Team Purple. And it's been nonstop excitement from start to finish.
It really has been. It's really been a great hustle, great determination, a lot of teamwork, a lot of guys doing the little things right, which is, again, if I'm Tyrone and Deb Brown and I'm Jamar Kegler, I'm happy.
Heidelberg misses the three. A minute and a half to go. Here comes Parker. He'll lay it in.
That's 29 for John Parker. He's had quite the game as well.
Pugh pulls up. Nope. 106-91. 1:15 to play. Here's a pull-up three for Parker. He swishes it.
Make that 32 for John Parker. He is feeling it right now.
Three won't go for Case. A minute to go. 18-point lead. Here comes Dylan Ware. They're going to let him. Oh, he missed it. He'll clean it up that time. 111-91. 20-point lead for Team Purple. Final 45 seconds. Again, fans came to see the Lions take on St. Louis today. The Spirits had to forfeit. We still get an intra-squad matchup, and we've still had a lot of great moments here in this scrimmage.
It's been awesome. I think the fans have definitely enjoyed it. It's something that, again, next time that they're at home, I would highly recommend it. Nice job by Tyrone and Deb Brown, again, of making this a very entertaining day for the fans and for us.
Three won't go for Carter. They'll push it up ahead. Let's see what they got. Case with the flush. And that will end our intra-squad matchup with the Indiana Lions. Team Purple beats Team Black 111-93.
Well-played game, nicely done. I just enjoyed watching just the camaraderie, the players playing hard with great determination, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to watch it. Enjoyed it, partner.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thanks to our entire ISC crew. Again, we'll have 3 more Indiana Lions broadcasts for you throughout the season. Our next one will be coming up on February 6th when the Lions take on the Ohio Kings. We'll also have another one later in February, and then the season finale coming up in March. For everyone involved, Lance Scheib, I'm Rob Connett. Thanks for joining us here on the ISC Sports Network. Indiana Lions, their next home game, if you want to come check them out here in Danville, they are back home this coming Saturday, January 23rd, against the Ohio Burning River Buckets. And again, our next broadcast will be on Sunday, February 6th against the Ohio Kings. Thanks for joining us here on the ISC Sports Network. Good night.
Of the literally thousands, check that, hundreds, check that. Okay, some sports card shows that are out there in the world. The Andy and Bruno show is the one you can watch, you should watch, because we have Andy, who's been there and done that, everything in the hobby, and is now a mogul.
Mogul.
Yes.
And we have a guy, Bruno, he talks too much. I can't help it.
Watch the Andy and Bruno show and hear me talk too much.
Yes, and hear me smile.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.